A successful man couldn't manage to be satisfied with his life. He had a lot of money and could afford to buy anything he desired. However, no matter where he went, no matter what he did, he was never contented. One morning, while he was going to work, he noticed a beggar. And he was struck by the fact that he was humming. He really seemed to be in a great mood. The next day, he saw him again, and also on that morning, the beggar was smiling and happy. The man was fascinated and decided to ask him why he was so contented. "Sir, I'm poor, that's true, but with a little charity I manage to eat. And seeing the world every morning, despite my problems, I still feel lucky. That's why I'm grateful for life, and to those who return my smile." The rich man wandered off in his elegant coat, deep in thought. How was it possible that a poor man, who didn't even have a home, could be happier than him? That evening he invited an old friend to dinner, who was a very wise friar. He often had reason to turn to him for advice, and he told him about the beggar. The friar listened carefully, then said, "My friend, I think that poor man isn't in Club 99. Club 99? The man asked. "What's that?" To understand what I'm talking about, follow my instructions. The next time you see the beggar, give him 99 €1 coins. Even though this was rather overly generous, the next day the rich man followed this advice and gave the homeless man a bag containing 99 €1 coins. The beggar, as soon as he opened the bag, couldn't believe his eyes. So many coins. He set to counting them and realized, unfortunately, that perhaps one was missing. Why were there 99 and not 100? Thinking it was still in the bag, he looked again, but there was no trace. He was determined to find that missing euro and thought about it all day. The successful man continued to observe the beggar every morning, and he saw that he no longer sang, and his smile had disappeared. He seemed uneasy and discontented. He called his friend the friar. "The beggar should be happier now, but he isn't," he said. The friar replied, "Because he has officially joined the 99 Club. The group of people who have everything but are never contented, and who struggle every day to arrive at 100, losing sight of the wonderful things they already have." The man finally understood and decided from that day onwards that he would appreciate the little things in life. Let's find joy in what we have, even if it seems small, so as not to lose ourselves in pursuing useless desires.
Thank you friends for following the story till the end. Helen Keller once said, "Be happy with what you have while working on what you want." Dear friends, we have a choice every single day that passes, because this life we live all depends on the different choices we make. This life we live all depends on our choices we make. You can choose to feel blessed, and you can choose to be grateful. You can choose to be excited, and you can choose to be thankful. But above all, you can choose to be happy. And choosing to be happy doesn't mean negative things are not going to happen to you. This simply means that whenever negative arrive, or this simply means that whenever the negative things arrive, you should be able to focus in seeing the positive and being grateful for what you have and where you are. Because if you want to, you can find a million reasons to hate life and be angry at the world. And at the same time, if you want to, you can find a million reasons to love life and be happy for what you have. So friends, let's choose wisely. Tony Gaskins once said, to be content doesn't mean you don't desire more, but it simply means to be thankful and happy for what you have already, and patient for what is to come. So finally friends, instead of wishing you were someone else and struggling, pursuing things which are over your control, rather be proud of who you are. Be grateful and happy for what you have already, for you never know who has been looking, wishing they were who you are. Thank you.
You know, happiness is not about getting all of the things you desire all the time, or being in the places you would wish to be all the time. But what's happiness? Happiness is loving what you have and being grateful for it.